then God must have a purpose in mind for us too. This is what the Quran tells us. It is God who created the heavens and earth, who has sent down water from the sky and with it brought forth produce to nourish you. He has made ships useful to you, sailing the sea by his command. And the rivers too, he has made the sun and the moon useful to you, steady on their path. He has made the night and day useful to you and given you some of everything you asked him for. If you tried to count God's favors, you could never calculate them. So that nagging question comes up again. What is our purpose? Again, the Quran has the answer. I created jinn, spirits, and mankind only to worship me. Now, what do you understand about worship? Most will say prayer. This is correct. However, in the Quran, worship is much more comprehensive than just praying. It includes all acts of obedience that are pleasing to our Creator. Even exercise and eating can be acts of worship if our intention is to stay healthy and strong. Why perform worship? It is important to understand that our Creator does not need our worship. In fact, the Quran tells us that it is human beings who have a need to worship. We are more than just flesh and bone. We have a spiritual side that also needs nourishing. Many people are wealthy, materially speaking, but are unhappy with their lives because they neglect their spiritual well-being. In order for us to experience true peace, both our bodies and soul need to be in tune with our Creator. Truly, it is in the remembrance of God that hearts find peace. By endeavoring to make every aspect of our lives pleasing to our Creator, we will be in a state of constant remembrance of God, and our hearts will be at peace. This is a revolutionary way of thinking, but practically, if someone were to do this, a lot of their actions would not change. Crucially, however, the thought process behind their actions would, and they would find the inner peace so needed in today's society. So a question rises: what is the best way to worship God? To help us to consider this, let us again return to the example of mobile phones. Mobile phones are obviously not as sophisticated as human beings, but we share many things in common. We both have a lifespan, we both require energy to function correctly, and we both can be damaged if we are not properly taken care of. When mobile phones develop a problem, the first thing most people do is to refer to the instruction manual for the mobile phone. Why? Because it has been made to show us the best way of using it, and we rightly listen to the experts. The creator of the phone knows the best way to use that phone, and they have imparted their knowledge to us in the form of instruction manuals. Similarly, the Quran is like an instruction manual for humanity, as it came from the one who made us. God, our Creator, and He knows us better than we know ourselves. This is why His knowledge and His guidance for how we should live will always surpass any invented human philosophies and ways of life. Why would an all-powerful, all-wise being send us guidance? Why not just create us and leave us to our own devices? The Quran tells us that as well as having attributes of power and wisdom, our Creator is also the most forgiving and most loving. It is He who brings people to life and will restore them to life again, and He is the most forgiving, the most loving. Our Creator cares about us, and it is out of His mercy. Our Creator cares about us, and it is out of His mercy that He sent mankind the Quran.